Hey, what's going on, dudes? My name is TDC, and welcome back to my Minecraft world. It's been a while since I've said that. Been a little while since the last episode, huh? Long enough for me to grow a beard, get a change of clothes, and work on some projects around here. Would you guys believe me if I told you that I had a secret contract with some sort of shadow agency saving the world from creepers and whatever else? Nah. I wish I had some sort of cool story as to why I haven't been around the last couple of years. I just kind of unplugged, man. It was a nice little getaway for the last couple of years. You know, I think right before I stopped recording, I was just about to get married, and since then, my wife and I have adopted a couple of dogs, little puppies. And we've just recently got our very first house, so we've been busy working on that stuff, man. So I just kind of took the last couple of years to get my life in order and, you know, just work on real life stuff for a little while. But it is nice to be back in this world for sure. It's not like I've really taken a break from this place. As you guys saw in that little montage, hopefully you guys enjoyed. But I have been doing a lot of projects and stuff around here, just kind of like filling in some of the dead space that we always had in this world that it just kind of started to bug me a little bit, and I think it came out pretty nice, man. So I wasn't able to show everything in that montage, so we might do a little bit of a toury episode today. I don't think we really have any big projects planned, but I'll run around, kind of give you the rundown of some of the other stuff that we've been working on and just kind of show the place off a little bit. So, yeah, I do have morning voice. It is very early for me right now, unfortunately, but it's my only time to record, so I figured we'd just go ahead and knock it out, right? So, yeah, I think you guys saw most of that stuff over there. Let's show you this down here. I've got a cool... This is like one of my favorite things I've done, so... I don't know if you guys remember or not, we got like our water mill and stuff like this, right, where we chop all the woods and whatever else, but I've kind of come in and filled this place in. So we got a staircase that goes up this way, and then this takes us back around to the castle, right? So I've installed like a little side entrance to the patrons hall over here, and I feel like that is a pretty good addition. I like that. I'd like to do something a little bit different in here maybe someday. It's too clean looking. But we can save that for, you know, something else. If you guys got ideas, make sure you leave them down below. If you see anything in this world and something that can be improved, leave it in a comment, let me know. We'll just get back into like, just like it was in the old days. But yeah, so we got that staircase that goes up and around and wraps around, and then we got this one down here. But this area over here is kind of like my farms, and this is my absolute favorite place in this world. It's so cozy. Like, I really like the way it all looks. We got a little pond fountain thing over here, and then we got just kind of some decoration stuff. It is an actual working cocoa farm, which I hardly ever use, but you know, it's there if we need it. And then we got some like little huts and stuff, but you guys know me, all of my buildings are empty. We definitely got to start getting better at that. Actually, I take that back. This is a micro farm. I'm not sure if this still works or not. Oh, maybe it does. Not sure. I haven't used it in quite a while, but yeah, so we got those and just kind of like some small nether wart stuff here, but it's all just basically for show. We come up here, this is just our normal farms, and then our animal farms up here. So but yeah, dude, just like look at that view. Isn't that gorgeous? I love it. It is so good looking. We come over here again, we got just a bunch of more empty houses, but it really kind of fills in the spots. We got some hidden gardens here, and you know, just like a little village in the mountains sort of thing. And then I've got this big one. I want to do some work on this. I want to kind of turn this into a hotel, because right now I don't even have a way to get to that upper floors. Yeah, so they're basically all empty at this point. Can I get up there? Oh, I did. Made it. Yeah, so like as you can see, there's nothing to it. So we just got to come in and kind of fill everything in. But again, projects for future dates. And then this over here, this all wraps around back over to the King's Crossing area. So this is the big tunnel that goes back out to the top of our village over there. But yeah, just kind of this has kind of been like my goal, right, for this world for a very long time, is just to kind of fill in some of these spots with like just decorative stuff, things that just kind of bring the world to life that we just never really got around to doing before when I was recording. So it was kind of nice just to take a step back and do all this stuff. So I'm kind of fortunate now where I have a little bit more free time than I did when we first moved. I guess, I don't know, I still don't have a whole lot of time, but I've been able to work on some of these smaller projects and just kind of fill in the gaps a little bit. I bought a laptop and that helps quite a bit, being able to just plug in on the computer or plug in on the couch and just kind of sit down and relax and work on some of this stuff instead of having to be stuck in my office or something like that. But it just kind of makes the time go a little bit easier. But yeah, I don't know, that's like this is my favorite thing. It's just everything is all connected now, because before we had like all our different areas, right? So like we had kind of this main area we could walk down to the docks and stuff, and you know, but now I've just got like so many different like ins and outs to places, and it really feels alive. And I've been debating on the idea of just setting a bunch of villagers loose in this world and just seeing what happens. Like if they die, they die. It's not that big of a deal, but it might be kind of interesting to have that sort of life in the village. So that might be something we do. I don't really know for sure, but yeah, coming down over here to the docks, you guys saw our villager breeder and stuff down here. Well, you didn't really see the villager breeder, but you saw these guys. So these are all of our librarians. They have all got the different books and stuff for enchantments, which is very useful. But up here we have a villager breeder, and it is actually kind of working. It's kind of busted, kind of working sort of thing. I don't really know exactly what's happening with it, but we'll get around to looking at it sooner or later. But yeah, coming down here is the actual villager breeder, and yeah, they're supposed to spawn and then fall down the middle and then go up this water elevator to the upstairs floor. But somehow they're breaking out down here, and I don't know why. I haven't really looked into it yet, so we'll have to figure that out later. But yeah, so well, this is kind of weird, guys. My throat hurts from talking. I'm not used to talking as much to my screen here. This is going to take some more getting used to. Trying to think of what else I didn't show you over here. I think we got pretty much everything covered. It's kind of hard to see what was going on in the montage. It was moving a little quickly. I wanted the montage to be a little bit longer, but I just ran out of time, man. I forgot how long montages take to make. They are intensive. But anyways, let me go sleep, and I'm gonna grab a drink of coffee real quick, and then I'll come back and we'll go check out the Nether Hub, man. That's the other big thing I've been working on. Well, I guess real quick while we're inside, I should probably show you my updated storage room. A lot of this is still empty, but things I haven't explored yet in Minecraft. I haven't done any of the 1.13 or the aquatic update. I haven't messed with any of that yet. So like the coral and stuff, I found some of the areas, but I haven't really touched much of it. I've got a little bit of the kelp and a few pieces of coral here and there, but nothing amazing. Like I don't have any of the blocks or anything like that, but yeah, we'll probably use some of this empty storage for all that. And then with all the updates coming to 1.17, which I am so excited for, we're gonna have plenty of storage, so that'll be nice. But yeah, so I just got, you know, some of the mob drops and stuff there, and then I think over on this side I've got some of the end stuff and bricks, and it's all kind of basically sorted out. And this is one of the newer projects, so I'm still kind of learning where everything is. I tried color coding it, but I haven't quite added everything to memory just yet. But yeah, so that is definitely a big project there. But yeah, let's go check out the Nether real quick. So when the Nether update came out, I decided to go ahead and just wipe my Nether and start completely over, because we had explored quite a bit in our Nether before, and it would take a long time to get to some of the new areas, and I didn't necessarily want to update the overworld if that makes sense. You know, from like the portals and stuff like that. Like I wanted to keep chunks fresh. Like I know whichever way is north, I think it's this way. I haven't explored any of that, and I'm saving that for, I was saving that for like big terrain updates when they do come out. And so with the caves and stuff coming out, that's the direction that we're gonna go explore in. But yeah, so I decided to go ahead and wipe the nether completely because we didn't really have anything that I was attached to. We had, you know, like another skeleton farm and stuff like that, but it was pretty inefficient, and we just didn't have anything that I really cared for, right? So I just decided to go ahead and wipe it, and then when we did, it spawned us in a basalt delta, which is why we have all this ash and stuff floating around, which I think actually looks really, really cool. So I kind of went with, I don't know, like an evil castle style build inside our hub here. And I really, really like it. So I linked up all of our old nether portals, so they all go back to where they used to go and stuff like that. I think this one goes up to our little sky mob farm that we have over above the big ship. And then we have the ones for the castle, and then down in the village and different stuff like that. But I do have paths and stuff over here that we can go to. This one goes off to our old village. If we go straight down that way, like 1,000, 2,000 blocks, that goes to like where we originally started this world, and you know, just different stuff like that. So we got this direction here is where we'll probably go for the cliffs and caves update. We'll dig out a tunnel eventually, or start working on it at some point. But yeah, so this is what I got so far. It's always just a work in progress, and with all the slate blocks and stuff like that, I think I can do some really cool stuff with the different gradients of blackish gray colors. So we might come in and do a little bit more adjusting, right? So yeah, but down below, let's go down here real quick. I've got kind of just like a little speed mining area that I've been digging out, collecting the blackstone and different blocks and stuff from the nether, getting the netherite stuff for our gear here. And then it's the same thing at the very, very top. So it goes all the way to the roof of the nether. Lots of pillaring, but we got it all done. This definitely took a long time, but yeah, so if we come over here and look straight up, it goes all the way up to the ceiling of the nether, and I've just got like another speed mining zone up there. But over here, the magma slimes are real, man. Over here we got our Piglen trading farm. Problem is I don't really have enough gold to justify using this a bunch. I've used it quite a bit, but I'm running out of gold, so we definitely need to make a gold farm at some point. I need to come through and sort all this stuff out. But yeah, so I've been doing a little bit of trading with these guys, got quite a bit of stuff here. But this over here, I wanted to do like some nether farms and stuff. I was trying to flatten all this out. I actually just recently died and had to remake all of my stuff. The only netherite gear I had was my pick, my sword, and my boots. So I came back just recently and made some other tools, and I had to go get some more elytra. But yeah, so I think there's not a whole lot to this. Like I said, it's kind of just a big build. Oh no. But over here, you know, we have our paths and stuff too, like the guardian farm and stuff like that. So it's all kind of a big long path. I got soul soil underneath everything, so we get the soul speed. You can see like the little particles and stuff behind us, so that helps jog in these big tunnels quite a bit, and makes it go by a little bit easier. But yeah, just run around here, and then this will take us to our guardian farm portal. This area of our nether hub does have a nether fortress up top, which I would like to do something with at some point. We've got some blaze farms and stuff close by. I haven't done a whole lot of exploring in the nether. Like, I haven't found one of the what are they called? Oh god, no. I haven't found one of the, what are the Piglen bases called? Oh, I forget what they're called now. Not stronghold. I don't remember what they're called. One of the where you can get like the gilded blackstone and stuff like that. I haven't found one of those yet, or a chance to find one of those records that you can get there. So that'll be an adventure for some other day. It would be kind of cool. I feel like I'm tripping out. Like the whole screen is moving weird. I don't know. That was strange looking. But yeah, so down that way I've got a portal to our sand island where I collect all the sand for all of our glass and stuff like that. And then over here I actually made a squid farm. I'll go show you this real quick. It's not super interesting or anything like that, but it definitely is useful when you need that much black glass for a build. I think it's just about empty. I haven't been over here for quite a while, but it is it's a nice thing to have in the world. So I found a little spot that was close to... This is like a river biome. Let's get up top so you can see kind of what's going on. Oh, too high. Yeah, so there's a river that started here, and the only problems I have is this is all open ocean where squids can spawn. These are chunk errors, as you can see. So we get a lot of spawning of the squid here, which slows the rates down quite a bit, but I've emptied this river here, and we've got our squid farm in mostly a... It's pretty much all river biome right here, which allows them to spawn in these little pockets of water here, and then they fall all the way down onto some magma cubes, and the items slowly pop up, come through here and into our sorting system over here. So it's very, very useful. I haven't needed it for quite a while since I finished all the glass and stuff in the Nether hub, but as you can see, I spent a lot of time kind of unflooding this river or draining this river, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, I'd say that's pretty much it for this Nether hub as of right now anyway. There definitely is a lot of stuff that I would like to add to this place or connect it to. We definitely need to go find a spot where we can build a gold farm, a hoglen farm for the cooked pork chops. I think that's a good idea for some food. The nether skeleton farm, I think, which would be cool. I do have a magma slime farm up here, which is kind of neat. Let's go up here. I'll show you that real quick before we get out of here. So, being in the basalt delta, these guys, they spawn everywhere. So I made this all level. I don't think they can spawn on the glass, but they can spawn on these guys. They spawn up there quite a bit and they jump down here. But I just have these simple little farms. Oh, this guy's hurt. I thought they wouldn't be able to get touched. Apparently this guy can. But yeah, so you can see there, they just kind of, they're attracted to the iron golems. The iron golems just kind of hit them away, and then eventually they'll get attracted to them enough that they'll just rub up on the cactus, they'll die, and then they drop their magma creams and stuff down in here. So that's kind of cool. Eventually I would like to have this set up to one hopper chain that goes all the way down to a chest down there, so I don't have to come up here to get the stuff. But I gotta get our iron farm working again. That thing is broken so many times, I don't even know. We might have to just rip it all out and start over, but it hasn't worked in quite a while. Luckily I have a bit of a reserve of iron, but a lot of it I haven't touched yet. So yeah, oh, we forgot the backside of the castle too. Okay, we got a little bit more to show you. Yeah, let me sleep again and then I'll meet you over there. Oh man, there's actually a lot I forgot to show. So down here is our ravine. I don't know if you remember this. We kind of had some of our bigger farms and stuff set up, and we got our branch mining. Some of it is down this way, down into the mining caves there. But I've come over here and I've kind of made this all look nice. Not a whole lot going on over here still. I still got a bunch of endermen stealing all my grass, unfortunately. But yeah, so we got some extra bulk storage over here, which I don't think I've actually used any of this yet. It's pretty much all just for decoration and stuff. But yeah, I just think it looks kind of cool. Hopefully this is what the lush cave stuff looks like. I think would be neat. I think it's going to look very similar, but I'm so excited for the lush caves, man. But let's just start down here at the bottom and kind of work our way up. So, you know, before we had... Oh, I don't have my bow. I died. Come here, dude. Please don't blow up in my base. Whoop. There we go. Okay, so I've had these farms for forever. This is our cactus farm. This thing is pretty much full. It just produces so much cactus, man. Like, I've got stacks on stacks of cactus that I'll never use. So once we get this last chest full and then these two, I'll probably just shut it down. So we're just not dropping items all over the place. Because I don't think I'll ever need that much cactus in a single player world. We got our sugarcane farm over here. It's still kind of just slowly chipping away, and we got a little bit here and there. But Yeah, so we got those. We got my little mushroom. I wanted to make this kind of like a little farm for these guys, but they don't grow very well in this little tiny cave, so we'll have to do something else. I do have some mushroom farms in here, so we got base mushrooms down there and they kind of spread. So if we ever do need a few mushrooms here and there, we can do that. But little decorative wheat farm, and then we got like a little pondy area. That's one of the very few pieces of coral I've ever had. Oh, and I thought I had kelp coming up to that, but I guess I don't. But yeah, so like all this is pretty much just like a little beetroot and berry farm, and then we've got kind of like a cellar or like a wine making something or other in here. Just some cool looking little storage. We got our bamboo farm here, so I had to fly forever to find a bamboo jungle. Oh look, this isn't very efficient. I need to make a new one. But they will grow, and then once this center one gets up to the top of the very top, the observer activates a bunch of pistons here and it spits it all out. But it works pretty well. So I use that a lot for scaffolding and stuff like that. But other than that, we got a pumpkin and melon farm. This thing works like a champ. Can I pick those up? Thank you. Throw those in there. Oh, that one's full. That's why. Okay, let's do this. Hello. Melons. There we go. Let's just make a bunch of these real quick while we're here. Let's take the rest of these guys. They're probably the hoppers underneath everything are all full. This thing works insanely well. That's awesome. Not that I ever used pumpkins and melons for anything, but if we need them, they're here. Yeah, let's throw those in there. Melons. And then pumpkins, as we can get all these guys out here too. A lot better than my other pumpkin farm, that's for sure. But yeah, so anyways, we just got like just a bunch of little decorative stuff in here. Not everything is some sort of secret farm, but just kind of wanted to have a place for them that are kind of loaded, like when I'm around here doing other things. So like all these kind of farms are just passively going, which is definitely what I wanted and what I like. So take this, that'll take us all the way back up to the front of the castle, and then this takes us kind of back to the front of the castle as well, but underneath, and we've got some like little water trenches that lead over here into a little pond. I don't really know what I was trying to do, but I think it looks kind of cool, and then it's connected over here, so it's all kind of interconnected, and that's you know, that's what I was talking about. That's something I really wanted for this world. And then down here, I haven't really done too much on this side of the village yet, so this is kind of like the little grove thing that we were working on. I got some custom trees in, but other than that, I haven't done too much building over here yet, so definitely something we need to work on in the future. Got a lot of cool spots to build in here, so yeah. But I did start working on the other side of the castle, and that's some of the bigger projects I've been working on, but mainly it's just been like the Nether hub and connecting up all the pathways and stuff. So we got a little bit of waterfall, more of the little water ducts and stuff coming through here. It's supposed to just kind of be like the water is kind of flowing through cracks in the concrete and just kind of flowing to the different areas. That was kind of the idea that I had in mind there. But yeah, so I did add some stuff to the ceiling in here. So before it was all just the stone bricks all the way across and it looked kind of boring, but I came in and I put in some dark prismarine and dark oak, which I think really kind of highlights the vaulted ceiling. It looks really, really nice. I like the shadows and stuff up there too. I do want to block these holes. I had originally put these in just because it was so dark down here that I wanted sunlight to shine through. But yeah, so we'll probably fill all those in at some point eventually as well. But it takes a little bit to get up there and do work. But yeah, I don't know if you guys remember, but over here, I had a beacon sitting here for forever in the middle of our hallway here. And I was working on clearing out one of these sides. So I came back in, I finally finished this and just kind of made this like a little half circle on this side, but I decided to mirror it on that side as well. So we've got like these little areas. I don't know what we want to do with. They're kind of plain right now, just a bunch of stone brick and stuff, but we can probably come back in. I was thinking maybe like an artifact museum or something. We could do something cool with item frames and armor stands and different stuff like that. Would be kind of neat to do in those areas, but again, just ideas. I haven't really locked anything down for any of it, but yeah, so over here I've been doing quite a bit of work. I started work on this tower. I've got the outside face of this side done, but I haven't done anything on the other sides. And on the inside, it's very empty. I got 4 beacons just for show. They don't actually do anything. I should probably set those up so they actually give us some buffs on this side of the castle. But yeah, so it's basically just a big spiral tower all the way up. We got plenty of like floor to do stuff in here, but I just don't know what we want to do in here is the thing. There's a lot of mobs over here because nothing's lit up very well. You can see the torch spam all over the spot. But yeah, so I would also like to eventually, I would like to extend our village kind of out this way and build some houses and stuff and cool bridges. But yeah, that's been an idea for about a year now and nothing's happened. So you can see where it is on my priority list. But out here, I got some cool little gondola things just to kind of add some life to this path. Before it was just kind of open, and it looked okay, but I just figured, you know, some covered path here would look kind of cool. I've added a couple little houses. Again, these guys are empty. There's not even an inside to that one. But yeah, so we've added that one. We had like this kind of like meat shack place. This is man, we built this forever ago, but it was supposed to be kind of like a little restaurant thing where you could come get a steak. Back here we kind of have like a butcher's shop. As morbid as that is. But yeah, I haven't done too much in here. I would like to kind of redo some of this stuff. It's kind of plain Jane looking. So maybe that's a project for a little bit later on. But again, we got like a little bridgey thing here that goes across, kind of like a lookout bridge. Doesn't really hold any purpose. It just looks nice, right? That's 90% of my world here. Another little bridge, and then we got like this little cottage area over here, or village. So we got like a little open place in here. It's supposed to be like I don't know, maybe some storage in the house on top or something like that. But we got a couple little houses over there. A nice little waterfall. I tried to keep most of the natural waterfalls that were here and just kind of build around them because I really like it when it looks cool. They come from way up high and then they get bigger and bigger as they come down, like spreading on the blocks and stuff. Always something I've really liked about Minecraft. But yeah, we got like little decorative gardens, you know. Little houses. They've got a few things inside. Like it's supposed to be like a little furnace thing. Going up to the this one yeah, it does have a little fireplace like roof stack. But yeah, I don't know, it's kind of cool, right? There's so much stuff here, man. Like I feel like it's not a lot showing it off now, but I mean, like I've been busy on this for over 2 years probably. And now that I'm just kind of showing it off all in one episode, it looks like, oh, well, you hadn't done that much. I guess I really haven't, but, you know, it's something. I don't think I've really done anything on this side. We started this forever ago. I did connect this up to the backside of our little... I don't know what you want to call it. It's supposed to be like a little restaurant or like inn thing, but we got like a big fire pit in the middle there. But we do have like a couple little houses and stuff over here. I'd like to eventually fill this in with some more houses, kind of do like a multi-tier thing. So houses here, and then we'll kind of have like a fence line, and then this step down we'll have more houses and just kind of continue on and figure out how to build inside this big cave looking thing over here. Not exactly sure how we're going to pull that one off, but it might be something. Because there's a lot of space over here that we haven't done anything with yet. So anyways, I think that's about it. I'm sure I'm forgetting all kinds of stuff that I would like to show you guys, but I can't think of it. And yeah, I don't know. There's probably a lot of that, but it's just not coming to mind right now. So I guess we'll go ahead and start wrapping this up. I got one more thing that I would like to do with you guys on camera, and then we'll probably say goodbye. So give me just a little bit. I'm gonna get some stuff together, and then I'll be right back. All right, we've had this wall thing. This is supposed to be like our to-do list. It's been empty for years. We do have our project book that I keep in my ender chest here. So I got a project book with some of like the bigger projects, and these are all my shulker boxes with different stuff. So I got a bunch of all the raw cod I used to trade with some of the villagers and stuff. These are full. I just need to go drop all this stuff off and empty it. It's just extra storage. But yeah, so we got our project book, but I want this one here. This will be like for just every time we run by here. So explore 113. So I would like to explore some of that stuff, the aqua stuff, the aquatic stuff. So that means like finding sea turtles and the eggs and messing with some of this stuff. I think, yeah, they're in here. So I've got these, but I've never set this up. Like you can do like that beacon thing underwater that allows you to breathe. I don't have a trident, which I would like to get. So there's a lot of stuff in the aquatic update that I haven't done that I would like to do as well. The other thing is continue to fill the gaps. So like all the little dead space and stuff, I'd like to build a few more little houses and stuff like that. Let's see, what else is there that I would like to get done? We need to build Nether Farms. So that'd be like their gold, an XP farm, Hoglin farm, the Nether skeleton farm. So that's kind of all clumped together with there. I do want to build a new Enderman XP farm. Enderman XP farm. So I think that should be relatively easy with the farms that are out now. I've seen some really cool ones where they just use an endermite and a a minecart, and then they all just kind of pile up and fall into a 1x1 area. So I would like to build one of those. I think that'd be really useful because I'm still using the old Ender from like years ago. It still works, so I've just been using it. I haven't really needed to upgrade, but it would be nice to be able to get XP a lot faster because the one I have is very, very slow. What else is there? I think that might be it, at least that I can think of right now. If you guys got suggestions on things that we can do or add to this world that will make life easier, I'm all about that, man. Give me the easy stuff. I like life improvements or quality of life stuff. So this is what we got right now. It doesn't look like much all hung up on the wall here, but this is quite a bit. So we're gonna explore 113. We got to fill the gaps. Nether Farms and Enderman XP Farm, so we can get started on that as soon as possible. But anyways, dudes, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's little toury episode. We didn't get a whole lot done, but hopefully it kind of gets you caught up with everything that's been going on over the last couple of years. And it's good to be back, man. I got to get used to talking this much. I haven't talked this much in a long, long time. It's very different. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you're interested, I've been kind of toying around with the idea of using a little bit more of my social media. So I will have my Instagram, Twitter, and all that kind of stuff. I have a Facebook. I very rarely use it for this account, but it's there if you would like to go follow. But I've been thinking about doing more like picture stuff and pictures of my dog and kind of behind the scenes stuff of, you know, in the world, and just kind of getting more active on there. So if that's something you're interested in, follow those links down below, and you can go check all that stuff out. But anyways, dudes, thank you guys so much for coming to hang out with me. To the 3 of you that are still here, I appreciate it. I appreciate your face, and I will see you guys next time. All right, hit that like button for me down below, subscribe if you haven't already, and thanks so much for watching. Peace.